Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special pre-show of Phoenix Professional Wrestling presents Maximum Break this Saturday at Rocket Ronnies at Ryde Esplanade. Suits you, sir. Why are you laughing? We're throwing out an intro. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Aeron Nix, the host of Wrestle Plug, which is where you'll be able to watch this. You'll also be able to watch it on the Phoenix Pro Wrestling social media, which is pretty awesome. And of course, if we're talking about Phoenix Pro Wrestling, if we're going to look at the card for this Saturday, we can look no further than the sexiest mofo on earth, the other half of Nix and Trix. Yes, indeed. She's here to gammon it up, ladies and gentlemen. She is, of course, Wednesday Addams with the alternative twist. She is, of course, Luna Trix, the delight from the Isle of Wight.
Ham it up. Ham it up.
Ham it up. Ham it up, indeed. Luna Trix, this Saturday, Maximum Break, the first 18-plus venture of Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I
just want to wrestle. It's gonna be good.
I'm also really worried that my pizza's going to arrive as we're doing this. I'm like, oh, burp.
Professional. Yeah, by the way, this is an 18-plus show. Does that mean I'm allowed to swear on this pre-show?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ready to go. Fuck yeah. Phoenix Pro. Fuck yeah. All right, there you go. That's your intro theme, by the way. It's just me coming out of a microphone. Phoenix Pro. Fuck yeah. Coming again to wrestle the motherfucker. Yeah, no, it's going to be good shit. It's going to be really, really good. And aside from my cringe bullshit, ladies and gentlemen, 5 matches on tap for you for this 18-plus extravaganza. As I said, Rocket Ronnies at Ryde Esplanade. Oh, suits you, sir. 11 Esplanade. For anyone coming from further afield, it is in Ryde on the Isle of Wight, and the postcode is PO332AX. And just so you know, tickets are £10 each. Doors open at 7 o'clock. £10? You're practically giving them away, pal. Hey, that's the price of half a ham. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea. I suppose if you shop at Waitrose, it is, you ponces.
You could get a good gammon for that.
I've seen many a good gammon at your house. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, wrestling. Wrestling is good. 18-plus wrestling, by the way, is 18-plus. So come on. You weren't obviously expecting this to be that formal. Big shout out to Kelly Six, who I know will love this podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, he will. He'll love it. 18-plus indeed. That means that all bets are off. No holds barred professional wrestling with a twist, of course, because Phoenix Pro Wrestling doesn't just give you professional wrestling. They give you an entire jam-packed evening of entertainment. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 7:30. Tickets are just £10 each. And for £10, what do you get, Luna Trix? You don't just get wrestling. What else do you get?
Oh, Lord, we've got live DJ sets from the likes of PreShow. DJ sets. We've got Panini on the decks.
I love a panini. What flavour panini we get?
Ham.
Yes! All the ham and cheese.
It's going to be so much fun. We've got a photo booth fun. Obviously, it's at Rocket Ronnies. They've got a banging bar. And they do like dirty fries and shit as well. So we're like, hum, hum, hum. Hum, hum.
So I'm going to be even fatter by the end of this. Me sound comms like, dirty fries. Oh, there's wrestling going on. Yeah, it's going to be an absolutely banging evening. Like she says, like pressure are going to be in the house, laying down some seriously old school rhythms. And of course, we are going to have a photo booth, high quality food, top quality bar, and some of the most viciously entertaining professional wrestling you will get.
Oh, I'm going to buy glow sticks.
You're going to buy glow sticks.
Yeah.
Are you going to be giving them out, or are they just for you? Oh, okay. I thought you were just going to be sat there with yourself. Like, Yay! Ham rave. Good stuff. What goes into a rave involving ham, I wonder? Anyway, we're here to. So Nix and Trix will predict the show.
Yes.
Then people are going to be like, well, that's a bit unfair because obviously you guys will probably know what's going to happen. And I don't have
Wrestling's real. It's real to me. God damn it!
I don't have a fucking clue what's going to happen. Whenever I step on the Isle of Wight, it is an unhinged mess of frivolity and debauchery, ladies and gentlemen. And
at this point, even I don't know.
Yeah, no idea. So, before we get to the show, who will be hosting this magnificent event?
Oh, that will be a Luke Lamont.
What, not me? Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
No, it's Luke Lamont, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Lamont, one of the finest entertainers the Isle of Wight has to offer, and we are very excited to welcome back Luke Lamont, who, of course, some people from our family-friendly show will recognise as the host of our first show. And, of course, he will be back for Maximum Break. I see what you've done there. It's a very good name. Very clever.
Do you get it? Because
I do, yeah, because it's a ball and they break this.
It's so clever, isn't it?
It's very
I did not
genius.
come up with that.
Who came up with it?
I can't remember, but it definitely wasn't me.
Okay, this is not the pre-show that people wanted, but it's the pre-show they're getting nonetheless. So if you're a fan of ham and you're a fan of puns, then congratulations, you have lucked out tonight on the Phoenix Pro Wrestling social
Wait
media.
till the knock-knock jokes come out.
Hopefully not. At least not the ones that we were using earlier today. So 5 matches on tap. Is there a preference in order, or can I just get right into this?
Just go for it, Han.
All right,
like, dive straight in there.
Hardcore wrestling match between Joshua James and the island's bad boy, Johnny Viribus.
The island's bad boy. That pops me so much.
The island's bad boy, Johnny Viribus, against an actual walking stallion, a tank in Joshua James. Hardcore match, which of course means no rules, no disqualification. These boys are going to fuck each other up, is what they're going to do. Joshua James, the perennial tank, one of the super heavyweights and premium super heavyweights of professional wrestling, facing Johnny Viribus with an edge like no other when it comes to professional wrestling. Luna, Trix, are you excited about this extremely violent affair?
I'm a bit nervous. So I'm like, boys, go at it. And I'm like, but like, take care of yourselves.
It's 18 plus. If they want to die, that's up to them. You know what you signed up for.
I'm excited to watch it, like proper excited to watch it. This is the thing, like I get excited. I'm like a super fan. Like, so I love watching it and being like, when you just feel like, oh my God, you don't know what's gonna happen because it's fucking 18 plus. It's just like, fuck. And I've seen shit that Viribus does. He is dumb.
Interesting word to describe one of your talents when he's about to go to war with one of the best wrestlers in the country.
Yeah, but
I've seen what he does, and he's dumb.
He would just do crazy shit, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Deathmatch Johnny will be in the house. Oh yes.
Yeah, and Josh James is massive.
In every sense.
Like he is.
That is one big ham.
That is a large ham.
That is a whopper gammon, isn't it? Look at that size. Look at that ham hock. Yeah, that's big meat, pal.
Words for ham. He is a big bacon.
He is a big bacon, yes. He is a whopper rasher, this one, I tell you. Yes. He is an absolute unit. And for anyone who hasn't seen Joshua James, one of the, like I say, the preeminent super heavyweights, one of the most experienced professional wrestlers this country has to offer, trained in the excellent Portsmouth School of Wrestling. He has worked with some of the best names this country has to offer. He's won multiple titles wherever he's gone, and he hits like a fucking freight train. What's Johnny Viribus got to do to overcome the size, the power, and the experience of someone like Joshua James?
Oh, fuck knows. Don't ask me.
Cut his fucking head off. You might literally have to kill Joshua James to keep him down. He's an absolute monster and devastating. You know Joshua James very well. You ran into him quite recently, didn't you?
Yes. I did.
And yet you still turned up for work tonight, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. It's going to be a good one, though. This is quite special. And, of course, this is something that really escalates professional wrestling to what is 18 plus. 18 plus is something very different. We appreciate, obviously, our amazing family-friendly audience, and we look forward to seeing you in June very soon. Don't worry, we'll be plugging that show as well on this podcast. But, of course, hardcore matches are something that are very perennially known when it comes to the association of 18 plus professional wrestling. It is very, very aggressive. We obviously must give you a disclaimer. There will be weapons. There could possibly be blood. There could be all sorts of things. So if you are of a nervous disposition, I would suggest caution in approaching a show like this, but that shouldn't stop you from having a lot of fun. If you're 18 or older, trust me, you'll have a great time. Come and get crunked up, get liquored up, and get some business in the rear that is professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, well, I'm so excited. Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger. Dare you predict this matchup, Luna Trix?
Josh James.
I'll go with Joshua James. Of course, I'm going to, but I have a long history of supporting Joshua James, training with him. A wonderful talent, somebody I have a lot of time for, a lot of love for. So obviously, I'm going to root for Joshua James. But Johnny Veriba's not to be discounted. An extremely dangerous and extremely violent, and extremely capable individual. He's also a very good athlete, and people should not forget that. He certainly knows his way around a wrestling ring. Now then, speaking of people who know their way around the wrestling circuit, oh yeah, I cannot wait for this. This is going to be good. So, yes, indeed, Mr. Wrestling's Will Roberts. Will Roberts. I was about to say Robert and then said Roberts. I was like, Will Roberts. I will. So apologies for that. Will Roberts, a relative unknown, especially to people on the island, faces. Oh yeah, the girthy Rhino. Jack Torino, look at the joy in your face. I get the impression you're a big fan of Jack Torino, Lunatrix.
Oh, he's all right.
We all are. God, he's a saucy little strawberry. Wonderful stuff he is. Jack Torino, of course, part of the Rebellion, one of the most successful tag team wrestlers, but also one of the most skilled and capable singles wrestlers with just an armory of charisma. One of the coolest people, one of the funniest people, one of the most entertaining people, but also an excellent professional wrestler. He'll be facing Will Roberts, and you don't get to be called Mr. Wrestling unless you know what the fuck you're doing inside the squared circle. This is going to be a stonker of a singles match. I wonder who Lunatrix will be predicting to win this match.
Girthy Rhino.
The thing is, right? Just to be a shithouse, I want to pick Will Roberts, because it's like, oh Will, God, son. Obviously, I'm rooting for Will. I want him to do well. I know that he doesn't tend to wrestle outside of his own promotion too much, and this is an opportunity for him to come down and really show the Isle of Wight what he can do. He's a very capable, very talented young man, but girthy Rhino not to be trifled with, is he? Let's be honest.
No,
Are you a fan of the girth, Lunatrix? Do you enjoy the girth of the girthy Rhino?
Stop it. And then start it. Yes. No, so
oh, he's gorgeous. He's just what a handsome man. Under this most unprofessional pre-show of all time. I'd apologize, but I find it incapable of apologizing at any point. Yeah, Jack Torino.
So I love Will. I love Will. Will's brilliant. Will wrestles mainly at Coventry Pro Wrestling.
Waiting for the butt.
He's like really good. And he does a lot of hardcore shit all the time.
This isn't a hardcore match though, is it? It's just advertising.
No, but it's fucking over 18 show.
That's true. So with the over 18s, it should be worth clarifying for our audience. Does every match have the ability to be no disqualification now because of its 18+ nature?
Not necessarily. It's just over 18s and
lay down the rules, Trix. Lay down the rules. Or lack thereof.
Over 18s, there are no rules to anything ever. You know, you're a fully fledged adult. You're free to do what you want.
Oh, love this. Let's hope there's some ladies in attendance. Yeah. Awesome men. Ladies and gentlemen, it should be. This is going to be a spectacular wrestling match. This is something where, and if these boys decide to get a little bit hardcore, who's going to stop them? Although one would suggest that calling one match hardcore and then just having a singles match would suggest that one match might be slightly more violent than the other. But everything Johnny Veribus does is hardcore, which is why he's in a hardcore match. These two a little bit more purist, aren't they? They're going to probably look to keep this in the ring for the most part. Although Jack Torino, wild card, he can do some crazy shit. He's got a switch, and when it flips, he can go a little bit untoward and off script.
I'm just going to be out there shouting like, "Do a flip."
Do a flip. Kill yourself for my amusement.
Yes. Entertain me, people.
A very wrestling fan of you. Yeah.
Have you seen that meme of like the really fat guy sat there eating pizza like, oh, there was a shit moonsault? That's me.
That's me as well. Yeah, that is me. That is actually me, physically me. Yeah, that's just a bit of AI is all it is. I'm like, stay with it. This is going to be fucking awesome. I'm so excited to see Will Roberts, and also the chance to actually capture someone of that talent and an individual of that nature. That's very, very cool. So we welcome Will Roberts with open arms. Yeah. Also, he's got a lovely mustache.
He's got really nice hair as well. It's so long and nice.
He's a very handsome chap. He is, but is he as handsome as these three individuals? That remains to be seen. So.
Wood.
Fucking I've got wood. Just looking at this match graphic, mate. Are you kidding me? Oh, now we're getting into the meat of the matter. Three men who know each other extremely well. Jack Lumber, wrestling's own lumberjack, versus Hunky Dory, the rock star of professional wrestling, and of course, the bruiser, Samuel Jacobs. Let the chains commence. This is going to be quite naughty. Triple threat match, one fall to a finish. Jack Lumber, Hunky Dory, and Samuel Jacobs.
Was that a question?
No, this is more the point where I just leave it open to you so you can hype it because it's your promotion, and I'm sure you're very excited about this match that you have put on for the fans. Or we could just sit there thinking about ham, I guess.
I was waiting for the question.
All right, you want a question? Here's a good question for you. How does Jack Lumber cope? Because obviously Jack Lumber, huge fan favorite, extremely energetic, amazing human being, great charisma, hard hitting. However, he's probably going to have his work cut out for him. Yeah, see what I've done there? Kind of, there's a chop.
Yeah.
So, yes, very good. Yeah, so he'll be facing, obviously, Hunky Dory and Samuel Jacobs, who, frankly, couldn't give two hoots what this, or I say two hoots like we're trying to be PG. They don't give a fuck what people think, these two, especially Samuel Jacobs, who's got a mean streak a mile long, but has got all the skills to back up. Both of these individuals that are facing Jack Lumber. And it's not a handicap match, but you kind of feel like it might divulge into one because they both dislike Jack Lumber to an extreme because Jack Lumber's so freaking popular and he comes to the ring with a fucking axe.
Yes, he does. So, oh god, I'm gonna have to try and make some sort of funny pun now. I think
Luna Trix, it's funny you saying that because I'd like to ask you a few questions about this match.
Oh.
Yes, you're welcome.
Would you now?
Yes, I would very much like to ask you. Okay, god damn it. Anyway, Jack Lumber, is he at a serious disadvantage in this matchup?
Oh, leave him alone. Like, no.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
All right. I'm barking up the wrong tree. So
that's the money right there, pal.
What was the question? I was concentrating on the puns too much again. Sorry.
Can Jack Lumber overcome these two opponents? Can he bring down these two meaty oaks?
Yeah, he's gonna chop down with his axe. Yeah, I forgot the word for axe.
She forgot the word for axe. That valuable three-letter word that evades so many people in the woods, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, maybe I need to take control of this segment slightly more. But Jack Lumber, for me, is somebody who is at a serious disadvantage here. But of course, I wonder, is 18 plus, anything goes? Does that, I mean, is there anything in the disclaimer that says that Jack Lumber cannot garrote somebody with an axe?
No, I mean, it's triple threat.
So he can literally chop this guy's head off if he wants.
Yeah.
So we could potentially have dismemberment. Dismemberment, yes. When someone removes a limb.
Decapitation.
You want it very good. Decapitation.
Yes. 10 points.
Yes.
Obviously not. I'm not gonna fucking kill anyone. But like,
what?
It's gonna
Why
be.
The fuck not?
I bet £10. I expect someone to die.
For 10 quid, I expect live death. So 3 men with an extreme talent for professional wrestling. Who do you have winning this triple threat matchup?
I reckon Jack Lumber. He looks like he would win that match.
Oh, you're on fire today, ain't you?
And I don't want to cut the other boys down.
Very good. Let's see how long she can keep this one going.
But Jack Lumber, tree.
Just tree. Okay. Could have said Jack Lumber is tremendous, but never mind.
Oh, fuck.
See, you're missing out on content here. You're missing out on content, laser. Jack Lumber will, of course, be the favourite with the fans, no question. If you haven't seen Jack Lumber, you are in for a treat. But
I don't know, because Hunky Dory with the ladies.
You obviously know something I don't. Perhaps you'd like to embellish on this knowledge of Hunky Dory's time.
Well, he's a rock star, isn't he?
He is, but some might say he has a very inflated sense of self-importance. Do you think his ego might get in his way?
Yes.
Really?
I think his singing may win over the crowd.
I don't think it will, if I'm being honest. I don't want to be rude, but I feel that he might be slightly verbally challenged in that department when it comes to being a rock star. Stick to the auto-tune, honey boo. There's something quite special about all 3 of these guys, though. These are three of the best professional wrestlers the country has to offer. I personally really like Samuel Jacobs. He's on a tear. He had a
He's
real
like in
mean
the
streak
gym
about him.
all the fucking time. Have you seen him recently? He's like,
Yeah, he is buff. Like, yeah, he is buff, and he got the stuff. Like, he is an absolute unit of a man. And he, when you're called the Bruiser, you better hit hard. Samuel Jacobs hits really hard. And by the way, Samuel Jacobs fucking hates you people, and he's gonna let you know about it when he arrives at Rocket Ronnies. He is gonna shove a rocket right up Ronnie, and he's gonna walk out as the winner of this triple threat, I reckon. Yeah, I fancy Samuel Jacobs to take the win here. I love Jack Lumber. Obviously, everyone loves Jack, but I feel that the triple threat dynamic, and of course, triple threat means that you don't have to be involved in the decision in losing the matchup because it's 1 fall to a finish. It's not elimination, is it?
No.
This is the point where I was she was going to be like, oh, actually, I think we're going to put elimination. Like, God damn it! We were so close to a half decent segment. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a very, very special matchup. But I think I know what a lot of people would pay £10 to see on a card of such magnificence, ladies and gentlemen. Who likes a little bit of hardcore girl-on-girl action?
Oh.
That's a good God Almighty. Whoever's in charge of the production here really has tweaked a nerve here for me. Hardcore girl-on-girl action. Shorty
What a choice of
arrives.
match name as well. Like,
Everyone's looking at me
Lord.
going, that was obviously Aeron Nix who did that. I'm like, I fucking well didn't. Thank you very much. I would never dream of doing something so debaucherous in my life. But Shorty arrives from the mainland, one of the most exciting and beautiful talents that UK professional wrestling has to offer.
Oh,
She'll
she's
be
fucking
facing.
hot.
Yeah, So I'm not disrespecting her or her partner at this point, but she's wonderful at what she does. She's amazing. She's extremely talented.
And she's got great tits.
Fair enough, it's 18 plus, so you can get away with that. I can't get away with that. I personally know something about tits, but it is that thing of no, she's wonderful. She's obviously very beautiful, but she's very hard hitting. She's very effective, despite what people might consider a very short stature in terms of her size. But she's also an extremely talented woman. We're talking about a genuine artist. An incredible singer in her own right, an incredible rap artist, some might say hip hop artist, like very, very, very talented. You're going to hear all about that. You're going to know all about that during the entrance. But I'll tell you what, she's got a work cut out for her, hasn't she? Because she'll be facing the delight from the Isle of Wight. That's who she's facing. Luna Trix versus Shorty in the war that will never end. You two have gone to war a few times on the mainland. Obviously, it's got real physical, it's got real personal, and now it's going to get hardcore on the Isle of Wight.
Fucking hardcore. But it's, well, I've booked a couple of days off after that.
So this is the whole point, is that you're supposed to predict these matches. If you're saying to me, I'm booking a couple of days off because I'm going to be battered, like, talk about a pessimistic approach to this one.
No, it's just because whenever we wrestle each other, we beat fuck out of each other. We do stupid shit. So, like, it's going to be mental. It's going to be crazy.
Will this be the first time you have engaged in hardcore girl-on-girl action?
Over 18 style, yes. But no, we've done
as opposed to
before.
Hardcore girl-on-girl action that isn't over 18 style?
Like family-friendly girl-on-girl. Just pecks on the cheek.
Oh, well, like the French do. Adorable, yeah. Very, very European. We appreciate that. Yeah. Bit of culture here at the Phoenix.
We've had like hardcore matches before. We've done Shorty put me through a fucking table covered in tacks and Lego.
I was pretty aroused at the whole concept.
Fuck knows what's going to happen this weekend.
Does that mean if she does that again, that I'll have a different co-host for the next pre-show?
Because I'll be dead.
Yeah, because Rudy Root will be doing it next.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Let
him do the
Dare I ask for a prediction from Luna Trix on who is going to win out of Luna Trix and Shorty?
Oh, it's me. Because I'm cool. No, I don't know. She'll probably beat the fuck out of me, to be fair.
Yeah, I've got Shorty in this match. It's just awesome, and you're a bit of a bellend. I'm kidding.
Oh, that's fair comments.
I think this is actually a genuine marquee matchup between two extremely beautiful and very talented people. Two people who really personify what good women's wrestling is all about and what good wrestling full stop is all about. Shorty's very capable. You're obviously one of the most extremely enigmatic and unique wrestlers that women's wrestling has ever had to offer. I know she's Googling what enigmatic means now. But yeah. basically, Trix, very talented. Shorty, extremely talented too. This is going to go off like crazy. Hardcore girl-on-girl action, 18 plus. They are gonna kick the fucking tits off each other, and everyone's gonna enjoy it. Did you enjoy that?
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me a compliment. I appreciate it very much. Now that I understand what the word means, yeah, it's going to be a good match. Now, rounding off this 5-match card is quite frankly, I mean, I'm assuming this will be the main event because ultimately there's not going to be anywhere left to wrestle once this match is done. This is going to be fucking disgraceful, ladies and gentlemen.
Slap! Like, I dribbled a little bit. I'm so excited.
We do like to dribble here at the Wrestle Plug, it has to be said, and not just in football. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the main event of Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Say what properly?
The main event part where people are like, the main event of the evening.
You're looking for the Michael Buffer, aren't you? Like, essentially. So, ladies and gentlemen.
It's just come up like, are you playing music? Because I did that.
Yes, that's how musically talented you are. Or maybe they're like, is that what you consider music? Because what the fuck is going on here? Like, but ladies and gentlemen, for the hundreds in attendance, for the thousands that will watch on YouTube, for the millions who will no doubt appreciate Phoenix Pro Wrestling later down the line, we present to you the main event of Maximum Break, a 6-man tag All Hall Brawl, ladies and gentlemen.
Say that 3 times really fast.
A 6-man tag Pool Hall Brawl. A 6-man tag Pool Hall Brawl. A 6-man tag Pool Hall Brawl. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Pool Hall Bar. Pool Hall Bar. So, ladies and gentlemen. Oh wait, that's one of the guys who's in it. Pool Hall Brawl, ladies and gentlemen. 6-man tag. Yes, indeed. Things are going to get real ugly because one thing I have noticed is the development of a serious rivalry that has been born out of your first show, but goes way back before that from Island Escapades and, of course, on the mainland as well. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a real bit of bad blood going on between 2 gentlemen in this matchup, but ultimately the X factor is the fact that there will be 6 of the most devastating wrestlers to ever walk planet Earth as Rudy Root combines with the Beards, Mad Dog, and Carl Atlas to face the Hunter himself, Nero, and the Annihilations, Max Carnage and Axel Chaos. You like meat? Because the buffet, the carvery, is officially open for business. Oh,
and they are serving ham.
Yeah, they are. They're serving gammon. They're serving bacon. Rump. Oh, suit you, sir. This is going to be fucking physical. 6 of the most devastating entities in professional wrestling collide. And because it's a Pool Hall Brawl, that means that they can literally go wherever they please. However, Trix, I have to ask you a question because, of course, I'm not privy to the rules of this matchup. Do falls count anywhere in this match, or do they still have to win in the ring?
Yes.
Fair enough, Mr. Trick there. But ladies and gentlemen, 6-man tag, the Beards
it is
and Rudy Root. Yeah, it is. Okay, I personally think it should be falls count anywhere, but who am I to decide? Like, it's not like I know anything about this stuff.
Maybe we'll just fucking change it on the day.
Yeah, maybe I'll just beat up Luke Lamont and take over and just fucking, you know, I'll start stirring out some real Luke Lamont, I can't figure your fucking job, pal. Yeah, no, it's gonna be seriously good shit, and it's gonna be seriously violent shit.
Excited.
Anything that isn't nailed down, I would suggest that you stay away. By the way, I should put in a disclaimer. Obviously, I don't want to be the man who's boring and does this. But, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you are buying a ticket. We want you to have fun. We want you to get drunk. We want you to have a good time, interact. Please do not touch the professional wrestlers at any point during the show. Maybe a high five to say hello or whatever. Do not interfere. Do not get physical, because ultimately we cannot be held responsible for what might happen to your decaying corpse, especially if someone like Carl Atlas gets their hands on you, or God forbid the 6'8" Leviathan that is Max Carnage, who once again will be teaming up.
He is the largest wrestler on the Isle of Wight.
He is indeed. He is indeed. But you are a bunch of midgets, to be fair. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be pretty naughty. 6-man tag. And the reason I mentioned the bad blood is because Xander, our good buddy Nero, is going to be facing Rudy Root in this matchup. Of course, 6-man tag, so there are going to be other elements involved. But Nero has a real fucking problem with Rudy Root. This is becoming quite nasty. Now, Rudy Root obviously has a very optimistic outlook, doesn't he? A very positive soul. The retro dude loves to bring the energy, loves to bring the enjoyment, and no doubt will be a fan favorite at Rocket Ronnies. But Nero has a real dark soul, and he's absolutely hell bent on destroying the legacy of Rudy Root. before it even gets started here at Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Of course, everybody knows Rudy Root won half of the ownership of Phoenix Professional Wrestling alongside this lunatic. So yeah, I've just worked out now. Lunatrix, very good. No, I haven't. I've known this for a while, don't worry. But yeah, the bottom line is this is going to be fucking chaos. Axel chaos.
Oh, I see what you did there. Very nice.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah. What do we think? What the fuck is gonna happen?
Genuinely, I don't fucking know.
I don't want to know, to be honest.
No, I'm so hyped.
I'm warning you fucking pricks now. You better watch my fucking cameras. I'll tell you how much. Like, otherwise I'll interject myself into this matchup. This is gonna be violent.
It's gonna be fucking mental. I know that much. Like,
yeah.
But we do have a medical team on standby.
We're gonna fucking need it. Yeah, because somebody's gonna fucking try to kill themselves in this matchup. Probably in retrospect, trying to kill one of their opponents. Like, this is one of those matches that takes years off of your body. If something crazy happens, it could potentially shorten your career. That's why matches like this are so dangerous. Is why only the bravest among us will ever take part in a match like this. I have to obviously look at the favoritism that, of course, is Max Carnage being 6'8" and being so much bigger than everybody else. By the way, all the lads in this match are units. They're not exactly small, but Max Carnage just takes the fucking piss. Just walking around with his 450 pounds of raw beef. Outrageous behavior. Absolute size of this geezer. A monster. A genuine monster. 6'8", 450. Mad. Like, monstrous human being. Who do you fancy in this matchup? Who are your favourites?
I love Rudy, obviously. Rudy! But yeah, nah. Like, and Mr. Beard are really nice.
Mr. and Mr. Beard.
Yeah, they're brilliant and they're so good. But like, Carnage is huge. Like, Axel Chaos is a bit of a prick, and Xander or Nero is
dangerous.
Yeah, nah.
Unhinged.
Nah.
Well, I think what really excites me about this matchup is the level of athleticism you wouldn't expect from some of these guys. Carl Atlas, for instance, from the Bids, is an insane athlete. Springboard moonsaults, swanton bombs, ain't nothing but a thing for this 20-stone berserker. And obviously, I do like a beard. One has to say, I personally fancy the Beards and Rudy Root for this matchup. I'll tell you why. The X factor in this matchup is Carl Atlas, somebody who is extremely adept when it comes to hardcore and deathmatch wrestling. Yeah, the keyboard warrior to many people. Somebody who is, I don't know if he'll be bringing his entire keyboard sword. Like, it is mad. I don't know if you've ever seen the sword. It is something to behold. Literally a 5-foot-long keyboard sword. Has to be seen to be, but it's worth the entrance alone just for that. £10 to see Carl Atlas's sword. Yes, please, sir. Or tell you what, cheapest you'll ever see it for as well. I've had to pay much more than that on a personal occasion, but that's neither here nor there. 18 plus, darling. Sort yourself out. But yeah, this is where I feel like his experience. This is a guy who has had hardcore matches with TNA legend Abyss. This is a guy who knows.
Abyss. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, you're obviously a student in the game like myself. Yeah, huge fan of TNA. Just out of curiosity, who is your favorite TNA wrestler?
Moose.
Big pop for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a spectacular main event. I have the Beards and Rudy Root going over here. Luna Trix, when she's done swallowing, will tell you who she feels might win this matchup. I feel she's going to favour Max Carnage. Almost like there's an in-house favoritism going on here.
Yeah, I think the Annihilation with Nero, to be fair.
You said that so like with a real bit of sass. Like, well, I think the Annihilation Nero, to be fair. Well, I know better, so suck my balls, ladies and gentlemen. The Beards and Rudy Root. Come on, dude. Go on, Rudy. Fucking show him who's boss here, mate. What a combination of athleticism and power, the Beards and Rudy Root. Absolutely spectacular. Dare I say, the Annihilation might struggle with the mobility side of things because they are a little bit more sluggish, a bit slow. They're big destroyers, but they take a little bit of time to wind up. Ain't got to worry about that. Carl Atlas, cocked and ready, like a prime shotgun, and he'll blast you in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Atlas, Mad Dog, Rudy Root. That's who I've got. But of course, regardless of who you think is going to win or lose, the most important thing is they have some fun, God damn it! This is going to be a spectacular evening of professional wrestling. Phoenix Professional Wrestling presents Maximum Break. Yes, indeed. Trix, would you like to give him the deets one more time, or shall I just continue ad nauseum as I have done since the beginning?
I've got this. I'm so.
Yes, she has.
I've got this.
Well, get in
this,
there.
This fucking Saturday, 18th of May, 7 p.m. Rocket Ronnies, 11 Esplanade Ryde. It's gonna be so much fucking fun. Like, it's different from a normal night out. Like, even if you don't like wrestling, come fucking give it a go. Come watch, and I guarantee that you'll walk away like, oh my god, when's the next one? That was fucking awesome. Like, just do it, and have a hot dog and whatever else.
Have a hot dog and what? Hot dogs. I know all about those in professional wrestling.
And
do I get a handshake with it?
There's a bar.
There is a bar. People are going to get grunked up. I don't personally drink much, but I'll tell you what, if a fan buys me a cocktail
tonight. I mean, Saturday night.
Well, I mean, I'm supposed to drive home, so it could be an interesting night. Yeah, doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 7:30, as Trix has so succinctly said. And of course, 5 matches on tap. Don't forget DJ sets by the magnificent PreShow, Isle of Wight.
And glow sticks.
Yeah, and glow sticks. Yes, thank you. It's almost like they're on the spectrum, and I appreciate that. Also, burgers and hot dogs, a photo booth, lasers, lights, ludicrousy from Maximum Break. Professional wrestling returns to the Isle of Wight. Real 18+ professional wrestling returns to the Isle of Wight. This Saturday, May 18th, it is Phoenix Pro Wrestling Maximum Break. I've been Aeron Nix, and that over there is about to take part in hardcore girl-on-girl action. The delight from the Isle of Wight that is Trix. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you Saturday. Don't forget to buy your tickets. They're in the description below. Wherever you're watching this, check out the link. Buy yourself a ticket. £10 each. Naughty. Maximum Break. See you Saturday.